You will always have too much to do and too little time. They say the average person has about 300 hours of projects to take care of right now. Books to read, magazines, newspapers, projects at home, work, and everything else. The fact is you will never get caught up. So what they have found, and this is one of the great secrets of time management, is that you only get your life under control to the degree to which you stop doing things. Let me repeat that. You stop doing things. Now, what are the things that you stop doing? Well, the easiest way to set priorities and to determine this is to use the 80-20 rule. That if you make a list of 10 things that you have to do each day, 2 of those items will be worth more than all the other 8 put together. The top 20% of activities account for 80% of your results. So you have to say to yourself, what are the 1 or 2 things on this list that are more important than anything else? And of all these things, if I could only do one thing before I was called out of town for a month, which one thing would I be sure to get done today? And that becomes your number 1 priority. Now, over the years, the ability to set priorities, and I have written books on time management. I've trained hundreds of thousands of people in time management. My audio and video programs on time management are in multiple languages worldwide. And everything comes down to one thing, is selecting your most important task right now and starting on it right now, and then disciplining yourself to stay on it until it's done. If you make the mistake of trying to clear up small things first, you'll find out that small things multiply, and pretty soon you spent your whole day doing little things. So I've written a book called Eat That Frog, and the program basically says this: if the first thing you do when you get up in the morning is you eat a live frog, then you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that throughout the day that's probably the worst thing that's going to happen to you. Now, the 2 corollaries of that are, if you have to eat 2 live frogs, eat the ugliest one first. And if you have to eat a frog at all, it doesn't pay to sit there and look at it for too long. Now, what is your frog? Your frog is your biggest, ugliest task. You know the old saying, do the worst first. Do the most important thing, the biggest thing, the ugliest thing, the hardest thing, but the one that can have the greatest impact on your day. Do it first and stay with it until it's done. And if you can develop the habit of doing that, make a list, organize the list by priorities, start on number 1 and complete number 1, you will double your productivity the first day, and from then on you'll double your productivity for the rest of your career.